Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the month of June 2024. I will be using 2 decks this month, and these decks were purchased using the donations left by Keith and Frank, the Capricorns. I am so appreciative. Thank you so much for that. And if any of you would like to leave a donation to this channel, all donations go back into the channel in the form of tarot decks, oracle decks, filming equipment, microphone, audio equipment, editing software, which is like expensive, and I appreciate it so much. You know, we don't make that much money on this channel yet, so it actually really helps me to continue moving forward and growing this channel and offering these readings for you. So I just wanted to share my appreciation for that, and let's dive into your reading. What's in store for Leo for the month of June? You have blessings coming out as your first card. How beautiful. Yeah, I mean, that's a great sign. And I feel like this month certainly will be treating you well. I'm really seeing the waterfalls, the flowing water there, and it's sticking out to me a lot. Some of you may be making a visit to some sort of significant body of moving water. It doesn't even feel like the ocean. I mean, obviously, a lot of people will be making a visit to the shore, to the ocean, to the sea this month for sure. But I am seeing rivers, creeks, waterfalls. It feels more so that energy. So a lot of you may be visiting a special place like that. Okay, let's see. I'm also really noticing this flowering tree here. Some of you may be planting a flowering tree in your yard, in your space, doing something special like that. I'm getting images of bird feeders and really connecting with your local wildlife. A lot of nature images coming to my head for you, Leo. Extremely beautiful. And this may have been something you never even were into before. I'm seeing a lot of you, you know, your favorite thing, it may be reading books inside or going to concerts or something like that. But nature has a way of connecting back to everything that we do. And for example, even if you like having your little reading nook in your home, if there's a window there, you're thinking to yourself, how beautiful would it be if there was like a flowering tree right outside of that window or something like that. So I don't know, I'm seeing that. And even if you live in a city, I'm seeing you sort of romanticizing your life and, you know, taking your beloved book and reading it lounged out on a blanket with like a pillow in a park under some beautiful trees, like really connecting with nature on a deeper level this month, which feels so beautiful. Nature loves you. I do want to say that. That message has been coming through recently for some reason. I feel like Mother Earth has been for some reason exceptionally grateful towards a lot of humans during this time. I'm not sure why, but yeah, this message keeps coming through of like your local birds and trees and plants. Like you may not even notice them, but they have souls, they have spirits, they're very conscious, very aware, just like we are. And the birds, the trees, the animals around your house, the plants around your house, for whatever reason, really, really love you and love your energy. It's kind of similar to how like dogs and cats can really read a person, and you can tell a lot about a person's energy based off of how your dog or your cat or your animals are around them, you know? So yes, I'm seeing you connect with that. Also, I just got a really huge image in my head. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. There are a few people in today's group, in today's video, who are getting a new pet. I feel it so strongly, like the excitement, the love, and this is a pet that you're interacting with every single day, like they're your best friend. And it feels so funny. I feel like a lot of Leo energy people this month, if you weren't previously like an animal person, plant person, nature person, I see so many Leos converting. That's so funny. I love that. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this could be your first time having a certain pet, or it's been a while since you had a pet like this, whatever it may be. So yeah, I am seeing that coming through quite randomly. All right, what else do we got here? We have openness. Beautiful. You know what's funny? This is not going to relate to everyone, and I don't know why people get so mad when I give this message occasionally, like, or any messages like this. If this does not resonate, do not force it to resonate, but I am seeing some Leos opening their relationship up or taking a more, like, non-monogamous approach in love. And again, I am well aware that a lot of you, probably most of you, are against that. I don't know why people get so triggered over this, okay? That may be something to explore because there could be stuff there. I used to get triggered over non-monogamy. The whole concept of open relationships used to disgust me, and now I'm polyamorous, so life can change really rapidly. But yeah, I don't know. I am seeing a lot of that from Leo for some reason, or just like exploring, even if you're single, just sort of like exploring in a non-committed way, just like having fun and meeting people and really finding yourself. There's this sort of open energy, and it doesn't just have to do with love. This can relate to all Leos now. There's an openness to like meeting new friends and trying new things out. You're just a lot more open-minded at this time for some reason. Trying new foods, doing things that are out of your comfort zone. You know what comes to mind? Oh my gosh, I was just having this thought the other day. When I was a teenager, I went to thousands of concerts. Like, I was at multiple concerts a week. Music was my life. It was my blood, okay? I was in so many different musical groups, marching band. I went to concerts on a weekly basis. It was intense. It was crazy. And, I loved going to, like, DJs. And that's something I haven't done in so many years because my current partner and group of friends, they're just not into that. They're more low-key, like, nerds. And I was thinking recently, like, how cool would it be if, like, we randomly did something outside of our comfort zone and went to, like, a big music festival and, like, stayed there multiple days? Because that's something that my friends, like, they aren't into at all. But, it's an older part of me that I haven't connected with in a while. And I was thinking, like, what if we just did things that were more outside of our comfort zone? Like, what if we went bungee jumping? Because that's, again, something that none of my friends would do. They're all, like, not, like, scaredy cats, but kind of. And I was randomly thinking that, and now I'm wondering if that's your energy. I don't have any strong Leo placements. I do have one strong Leo placement. My Mercury is in Leo. But, yeah, I feel like that's your energy of, like, being open-minded this month and wanting to try something that you haven't really tapped into in a long time, or you haven't done, like, going out of what you would normally do for, like, a fun time with either just yourself or your friends, like, your normal status quo thing that you do that's really fun. You may be saying, you know what, let's do something crazy, let's do something unlike us. We have trust coming through, yeah. And you see, it's experiences like that cultivate more trust in the universe. And it's always when you're going out of your comfort zone, especially if you're doing something by yourself, where I just feel like spirit is so loud. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to tell a lot of personal stories this month because I feel like a lot of them are resonating with your energy right now. But I'm somebody who does not like going out on my own, like even just like shopping, walking around, because I just feel like people stare at me and I don't know what it is about my energy. I attract weirdos. Like, I get sexually harassed like every single time I step outside my house by myself. It's horrific and I hate it. And so I always notice, though, the few times I take adventures by myself, spirit is so loud, like, and I always get into these fun side quests when I'm alone. Like, there was this one time, and I'm shuffling the cards while I do this, by the way. I'm not just rambling for no reason. There was this one time I was in Hawaii on the big island, and I was with a douchebag. Oh my gosh. Anyways, traveling really brings out people and whether or not you're compatible. And on the final day, they just wanted to stay in and rest and relax. I'm like, this is the final day we're in Hawaii. We're not staying in. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. So I went out by myself and I got into all types of shenanigans. I accidentally broke into like an open air museum because I went through some bushes because I was just like literally exploring, trying to find the best spot on the beach. And somehow I ended up like breaking into this museum. And I made a new random friend, this 60-year-old Mexican man who didn't really speak any English, and we were cool. It was a whole adventure, I swear to God. And I swear that always happens when I go out on my own. And so I'm seeing, Leo, some of you may be doing some sort of solo travel, solo adventure, or just connecting more with your independence this month. All right, that was a long story for no reason. So anyways, we're going to pull 9 cards, 3 rows of 3, to get some further clarity on what will be taking place. And I'm just putting all the cards face down on the table, and we'll pull them We'll flip them over one by one together. Okay, first card out for you, we have the Judgment card in reverse. Leo, some of you are making the judgment call to leave the past in the past, is what I'm seeing very clearly. If you had a falling out with anyone, I feel like there's no going back. Like, you're really strongly feeling, you know what, like, this is probably it for us. Soul contract fulfilled. Let's move on. Very, very intense. We have the Seven of Pentacles coming out in reverse. A little bit of frustration, yeah. I feel like there is a part of you that really wants someone that you had a falling out with or someone from your past to just come back completely changed and healed and apologize. But you're very well aware that that is not going to happen. Like, I think that hope has kept you tied to this person. And now you're at the point where you're like, yeah, that will never happen. It's just not in their character. So you're sort of moving on. Yeah. All right. I want to see what cards come out around this to get some clarity. Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. There is acceptance here that a situation or person is not going to change. It is just in their character, the issues that you don't like about them or that has gotten in the way of your relationship. So you're not missing them because you accept that's who they are. And the version of them that you fell in love with, that was only a reflection of you and what you would do in their shoes. Think about that. Think about that. You fell in love, and this could be with a friend, a lover, whoever, with the greatest good in someone. You fell in love with the version of them that would exist if you were in their shoes, okay? And you've come to realize that they will never be that person. They seem to have, whoever this is, they seem to have a completely different set of morals, a different integrity, they're just different from you, and you're fully accepting that, and that is your closure, because even though you want them to come back a changed person with changed behaviors, coming back with an apology, you're accepting the fact that they simply are not going to do that, and that's allowing you to actually move on and live your life more abundantly in the present moment. The Five of Cups in reverse is actually a really good card as opposed to when it comes out upright, because you're turning around and seeing the two cups that still stand, the things in your present moment that are abundant and fulfilling for you right here, right now. You're no longer in this perspective of hoping and waiting that someone's going to change. You're releasing that. No more waiting. You are going to what's working in the present moment. And, it took me so many years to figure this wisdom out for myself. Okay, I honestly only just figured this wisdom out for myself like this year. Back in January, this message of being in the flow of abundance came through so strongly in every single reading. And I'm so grateful. I'm so happy I can do these readings for you guys because they're life-changing. And it took me 25 years to learn that in order to be in the flow of abundance, all you have to do is just keep focusing on what is fulfilling, what is working. If a friendship is not working, if it's not giving to you in the way that you're giving to it, just stop focusing on it. You don't even have to cut ties. You don't have to burn bridges. If a friendship is being very one-sided, okay, focus on the friendships that aren't one-sided. Simple as that. If you're not getting any results by doing one thing, try something new. Simple as that. And just keep changing things up and pivoting until all of the things that you're focusing on are abundant, they're flowing, they're moving to you. And you know what? That's the thing. Some of those friendships, they may be going through their own issues in life and they can't give to a friendship right now. That doesn't mean you have to demonize them, hate them, and burn the bridge. But, move on, move away and focus on other people, other situations that are being very giving to you. And maybe several months, years from now even, they're in a place where they're much more healthier, healed, and they can give to the relationship, It doesn't have to be big, dramatic, cutting people off. And Leo, I'm seeing for a lot of you, this sort of remorse that you have because you may have burned a lot of bridges. You may have cut a lot of ties in your past. And I'm actually seeing here, this is a message coming through from Spirit. They want you to do a ritual or some sort of intention setting where you just, get into a quick meditative state. You can do this right now. You can pause this video right now if you're in a nice, safe space, by yourself where you feel calm and relaxed. Pause this video and just visualize your energy cleansing and set the intention, universe, all of the bridges that I have burnt in the past, all of the energy cords that I have cut with people in the past, I will allow them, if it is for my greatest good and their greatest good, to reform but only being tapped in and used when it is healthy and balanced for the both of us. Okay, so essentially setting the intention that the bridges you've burned in the past, you're open to them coming back. You're open to them, reemerging at some point, when you're both an energetic match and ready and available. Yeah, some of you must have set some sort of spell or intention to never see someone ever again for this life and many other lives. That is not a good energy that you want to be in, so I would highly recommend undoing that. Okay, so your fourth card, second row out, we have the Hierophant coming out in reverse, right underneath that Judgment card in reverse, and I see you really connecting with your own intuition and making your own decisions here, going against the grain and doing something totally uniquely you. Center of your spread, we have the Five of Wands in reverse here. Wow. There's a sense of competition in your spirit right now, in your energy right now. Some of you may be looking at what other people are doing. And here's the thing, I am not even necessarily getting that this is negative competition. Okay, you may be looking at people who you had a falling out with, your exes or whatever, and you're looking at them, maybe even stalking them online, seeing what they're doing, and that may be triggering a sense of competition in you. Like, I need to be on top. I need to be the best one. I don't know why I'm getting so much competition from you. Like, competitive energy, not competition, like competitive energy. And this could even be showing up in sports, in games, things like that for sure. And it's the center of your spread, so you may be enjoying your competitive energy, your competitive nature during this time, and using that to sort of propel you forward in life. And yeah, I'm seeing, man, the energy's so hard to articulate for you guys this month. It's like you just want to be a human and live the human experience and sort of operate at a different frequency where you're open to life, you're going out, you're trying new things. But I'm also seeing documenting that. I'm seeing taking pictures, videos, posting on social media, and sort of presenting this image to the world of like, yeah, I'm open, I'm thriving, I'm succeeding. And, it's not shallow to do that. It is not a negative thing. It's just how life is now. That's how our social settings are now. We have the Ten of Wands coming out in reverse, okay. Really interesting. I feel like if you are posting anything like that on social media or projecting a certain image, it is having an effect on the people who you're wanting it to have an effect on. Like some of you guys, this is such a weird message. Maybe low-key wanting people from your past or exes or something to notice you, to still stalk you online and see how well you're doing, how well you're thriving. I am seeing that is happening. That is successful. Okay, you may not realize it though. You may not notice it. There's also just a lot of responsibility in your life right now, a lot of things to take care of. Third row out, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Wow, 2 10s in reverse with the Judgment card in reverse as well. There is definitely an ending here. Yeah. It's beyond time to release something, to let go of something. It is beyond time to free your energy up of these burdens, whatever these burdens may be. And I think the Ten of Swords in reverse is again showing this message of like, you may feel a slight sense of embarrassment even because you really, really, really tried to make something work with someone and it was like beating a dead horse, and you're finally coming to acceptance that this is not gonna happen. And that can be a little embarrassing to realize, but it's a good thing if you're feeling that embarrassment because it means like you're finally seeing things clearly. Like you took the rose-colored glasses off. You saw that this person isn't really giving you anything. There could have even been someone here who was very defensive. So whenever you would bring up issues in your relationship, they may have gotten very defensive. They would never work through issues. And that may have been very frustrating for you, but you really wanted things to work with them because you were in love with the version of them that was in your own mind and heart, and you're starting to see them for who they really are, honestly. And with that comes a slight sense of embarrassment because you're like, I can't believe it took me this long to realize who they really are and how out of alignment they are with me, and how much time, how much energy I wasted trying to make it work. And that's what I'm saying with this openness. It's almost like you want to reclaim your time and your energy. And now that you're finally letting this influence go, you're realizing just how much of your energy was sort of stolen and poured into this fleeting person, or this relationship, this situation that was not giving. It was making you frustrated. You couldn't change them. You were just waiting for them to grow, to change. And now you are reclaiming your life, reclaiming your humanity. And that's why there's this openness to just go out there and experience life very boldly right now, but also mixed with that feeling that we were talking about of wanting to document it and put it online or put it out there and be like, see how great my life is. This is me. And there's a power that is coming from that. I'm not saying this is a bad thing at all. You're saying, look at how happy I am now that I'm reclaiming my humanity. And you know what? This can be quite healing for you to do, honestly. Like, just going out, reclaiming that time, reclaiming that, it'll be good. We have the 5 of Swords in reverse. See, all of these cards right underneath the 5 of Wands too. This is a huge indication. Both of these cards are huge indications that you were dealing with someone who was extremely argumentative, extremely defensive. You could not have a healthy relationship with this person at all, because every relationship has moments where something makes you unhappy and you're like, hey, like, I need this to change in order to feel more loved or in order to trust. And if every time you have that conversation it is met with defensiveness, nothing will ever get solved, and it'll become a repetitive pattern of arguing and like a downward spiral of a relationship. And wow, your life is so much better without this person. But all of these are coming out in reverse. We have 3 5s coming out in reverse. And we have the Hierophant, the card number 5, coming out in reverse as well. Which to me, and additionally, we have 2 10s in reverse. Oh my gosh, guys. This is a huge sign that it is beyond time to let this go, whatever it is. It is beyond time. Like, wow, trust. You need to let this go. You're on the right path if you are letting this go. Final card out is the Star. Oh my gosh. See, this is why. Because there's going to be so many blessings and dreams that are manifestations that you've been seeking out that will come to you as a result of you reclaiming your life. That's what it feels like, you reclaiming your life, because you were giving so much of yourself to this person, to this thing that just now, I love it. This is actually a really good month for you. It's healing. I think you're fully releasing this person's energy, whoever it may. It feels like a person, just to be honest. And while you're releasing their energy, all of these blessings are coming through. I'm seeing adventures, honestly, like going out, enjoying life, like outside of your home, outside of the internet, and documenting that as well. Like, this is the chapter in my life where I am myself again. The phrase reclaiming your life, it just keeps coming back and haunting me. So I'm going to end the reading here because I'm just going to keep repeating the same message. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, though, to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.